So good afternoon from Sugarloaf Campground 2 up in Twin Mountain, New Hampshire area, Carroll, New Hampshire. Just arrived and getting things set up. So I got a few things I had to pull out of the van that normally wouldn't be in the van, like roof racks and stuff. These are things I had to take off to put the roof vent on, but because of the tight space that I parked in when I'm at the home base, I really didn't have the room to put them back on. So we're going to work on that a bit here. Get the roof rack back on, get the floodlights reattached. Don't know if I'm going to get the solar panel reattached or not, but it is going to be hooked up at least so it's functional, so I can get some extra power into the batteries. It's not that there's much sun right now, but I'm going to be redesigning the setup here. We'll talk about that a little bit later. So things aren't going to be quite the same, especially since I've now got that new roof vent up there somewhere. There it is. So I get that roof vent up there. I can't put the crossbar in the back to where it's in the same spot it was in before. So it's going to have to go a little bit more forward, which means that the mounting solution that's on the solar panel now isn't going to work. So for now we're just going to get the crossbar back up, get the solar panel up there someplace, hook it up, and make it functional. That's the plan. What we do from there, we'll see. I got all the crossbars up in place, right where I want them. Solar panel's back up there, but it's just set on top right now. We'll have to deal with the mounting solution later. I think we're good to go for tonight. And you saw I also got the fire pit going. Floodlights are back up here, but not mounted yet. And I'm getting ready to start making some dinner. Got a couple little tweaks I'm working on the camp oven to show you. So that's going to be what we're working on next. We're going to make some chicken parmesan in the camp oven. I'll show you how we're going to do that tonight. The first of two tweaks, I read online that it was suggested that I add fire bricks to the bottom of the oven. These will help regulate the heat a little bit better. So that's the first thing we're going to try out. Pick these up at Lowe's. They're like not even $5 each. And a couple of them fit nicely in the bottom of the oven. And right on the bottom of it, like that. Take a look here. The other upgrade I picked up, I got a blanket for the oven. Picked this up on Amazon. Supposedly it's flame resistant or flame proof. I hope it is. I'll keep a fire extinguisher nearby just in case it isn't. It certainly doesn't feel like it's going to be flame proof, but that's what they claim. And it goes over it like that. Helps keeps it insulated. And also keeps the wind off of it. Also will help keep the temperature more steady. And if this works out, my next task is going to be getting a better thermometer for it. So I'll get one of those ones that just comes with a probe on a cord and poke a hole through the blanket into one of the openings in the side of the oven and just stick it in that way. So good morning. I got pretty tired last night and stopped filming. So sorry you didn't get to see the chicken parmesan being made in the oven, but I will show you that I made it in this. World's tiniest loaf pan here. So I threw a couple chicken strips in, threw some sauce and some cheese, put it in the camping oven. Did fine. So the new setup there with the insulated cover and the stones works great. And don't worry, you're going to get to see it in action this morning, because this morning we're going to be making a breakfast pizza in it. Should be an interesting experiment. But it does take longer to heat up, and it certainly takes it a lot longer to cool down, but it does work. So, so I'm very happy with the results on it, and yeah, looking forward to the next meal on here. So let's get the oven out, get it set up, and let's make some breakfast pizza. So this is going to be the crust for the pizza. Pillsbury crescent rolls. Yes, not a traditional pizza crust. I've got bacon and sausage on the frying pan right now, cooking up too. Open this thing. There we go. That worked. Take the crescent rolls. We're just going to unroll them on this little cast iron frying pan right here. Creating a base layer for the crust. Just mushing them together a bit. Here, put it over there. Last piece. Again, they're making enough for just one person, so this is just one of the small 4 crescent roll packages. You can adjust the size to however big a group you happen to have. I don't even know if this is going to work yet. This is an experiment. So, if it works, though, I'll post a recipe up on the website. If it doesn't, well, we're going to keep experimenting until we get it right. Then I'll post a recipe up on the website. It's very easy to make breakfast, but it's kind of time consuming because you got to wait for the oven to heat off and everything to bake and that. That's pretty easy to make because you don't actually have to cook the eggs or anything. You just pour the egg right on top of this. So that should work out well. Okay, so the crust is evenly spread out here. I've left a little bit of a wall on the edges to help hold things in. Break up the bacon and the sausage and put it in there now. Oh, add a bit of cheese to it. Or in my case, a lot of cheese to it. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do 1 egg or 2 eggs? Probably just need 1 egg in this, really. Probably doesn't take much egg. Beat the egg before putting it in. 1 egg or 2 eggs? That's a good question. Let's try 1 and see how it looks. We'll just add a second one after. Alright, here's 1 egg. Not sure if it's enough, but let's see. No, there's definitely gonna need 2 eggs. Okay. 2 eggs it is then. 2 eggs it is. Okay, we got a second egg here now. That's better. Oops. This way. Oh. Spread it out a little bit more. Okay, so 1 egg is not enough, 2 eggs is too much. Alright, fun. Alright. Well, it's ready to go in the oven. And it's raining again. Oh well. May have overcooked the crust a little bit, but not too bad. So, there you go. we have a breakfast pizza. Actually looks pretty good. A little crispy on the edges. Probably could have used a little less time, or maybe a little lower temperature. Or maybe a little higher up, I don't know. Yeah, probably should have put the shelf up a little higher. Remember that for next time, because there will be a next time. This actually looks pretty good. Next task is to cut into it and see how it is. Well, it cuts nicely. It's probably way too much food for me. Not bad looking. The eggs are cooked. Yeah, there's probably enough food for 2 people right here. Cuts beautifully though. Shall I subject my brother to this on the next trip? Oh. That's good. That's real good. Definitely. 2 of these. Alright. I'm going to have my breakfast. We'll check back in with you a little bit here. So breakfast is done. Dishes are washed. Everything's cleaned up. Ready to be put away now. Oh, that was a good breakfast. That actually worked out. The oven setup over here working great. I took the cover off now. I'm just trying to get everything cooled down. Let's see. Yeah, stones are still a little warm. They're not terribly warm, so I can put this away now. Roof rack is looking pretty good. I like how it looks now with all the crossbars equally spaced. Still have to anchor the floodlight piece down. We'll do that later. All that set up over here. Yeah, I'm happy with how this is coming out. I realized now that I've got these things spread out a bit here and everything, after doing some measurements, I can fit 6 of those solar panels like I've got up there. I've got the one right now. I can fit 6 of those and still have room for my kayak on the other side. That means, yes, 600 watts of solar on top of my van. That'll be awesome. When the sun briefly came out, I was pulling in about 4.5 amps today, so imagine what it would be like if I had 6 times as many panels up there. So yeah, I'll have to upgrade my solar charge controller when I do that, because I need a 60 amp controller instead of the 20 amp one that I've got now to be able to handle that much of a load. But geez, that'd be pretty awesome. You know what? I mean, 600 watts of solar up there. I think that's going to be good. All it takes is money. Something I'm still short on. Anyway, alright, well I guess this is where we're going to end this video here. The next one we'll be taking a little bit of a hike. I might actually hike all the way up Zealand Road again. I haven't done that since 2019. I did it on video before. Very few people actually watched that video. So maybe I'll do that again. I kind of want to go up there again anyway and check out some areas I missed and stuff, so it should be kind of interesting. So with that, well, like I said, we're ending this one here. We'll catch you in the next one. Remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind, and we'll talk to you guys in the next one.